brand new road builder mod by TDW released for Cities Skylines 2 is possibly the best mod ever released for Cities Skylines as an entire series. This mod grants us the ability to build custom networks on the fly, essentially eliminating the need to download specific network configurations, because now you can simply click a road, add whatever you want to it, and then save it an entirely separate custom network. This is insanely powerful and totally revolutionizes the way that you can think and build about infrastructure. Let's have a look at how the mod works, and then we will fly around Edinburgh and build some custom networks for existing infrastructure, just to show the before and after of what this mod actually does. This is crazy. this is absolutely nuts. So let's first of all take a look at exactly how this mod works. When you do download it, it is currently in its alpha stage as the making of this video. In the top left, you will see an option for Road Builder, which will open up a little menu here and a prompt to click on a road. So let's do this. Let's take, for example, we have this main road running through downtown Edinburgh, and it currently has trees, median, and a tram road on it. So let's click on this. And this brings up a very handy little interface at the bottom center of your screen, which is very easy to interpret here. You can hover over it and it will tell you what each module is. And each of these modules can be deleted at will by hitting the bin. And you can also do various different things, include changing the widths of the sidewalk. All these interfaces are really explorable. They do various different things. You can click on cars and, well, specific lanes, change their directions, again, the width of that lane. If you want it to be a little bit wider, it's pretty powerful in terms of what this can do. So I had a tram running down here, right? So let's make a custom tram road together. So I'm going to grab a tram track from my elements here, which is essentially available lanes. And I'm just going to drop this into this kind of modular road builder, essentially, to add a tram line into that section of the module. So now, far right, I have tram, car, sidewalk, which is how the road reflects. Now this is a very specific bit of tram road. I don't have trams coming back up the left side, so I don't need the tram line to go back up the other way because it comes back up this way through the park. But maybe let's add a median between the trams and the cars. And then all of a sudden it appears there. And now we have this median again, which I can customize to varying degrees with widths, although some are a little large and obnoxious. Obviously changes the kind of size of the road as well. We'll change it to a large type road if you're obviously using a medium. And this is just crazy. This is on the fly custom networks, essentially. So the next time, well, if you imagine you were playing Cities 1 and you needed a new network, you would go to the workshop and pick something out that'll suit your needs. Now you can just click a button, put the lanes together in this modular builder down here, and then your custom road is ready to go. We can also name this here, so we have custom 4-lane divided road. So let's call this a right lane tram 4-lane divided road. Okay. And then in my created roads, this is now a total new network that appears in my list here. It's right here, the right lane tram 4-lane divided road. And then let's just go to a totally new part of the city, for example. And this is now its own network. What the hell? TDW deserves immense amounts of respect, hugs, and kisses for this. A beautiful human being with fantastic character. Just absolutely superb. So let's watch one of the trams you actually use this new road. And it's just simply fabulous, isn't it? Excuse the very loud noise of the tram. It uses the new road seamlessly and then connects back to the segment in front of it. Obviously, we could upgrade that segment as well now to allow the network to continue on into the downtown. That's just crazy. Absolutely love it. So we'll stop phoning over the tram road. Obviously, you can see how customizable and how gorgeous this can get. There are errors. This is in alpha. It's not even beta yet. So expect some inconsistencies around it, but it still works functionally, whereas there might be some visual glitches. So obviously alpha tag attached, but it's incredible. So let's go find another place. I know there's a massive bus system over in the neg that I'd quite like to have a little play with. Yeah, so we got this big road running right through here. that carries everyone up to the train station, which is quite busy. As we can see over here, this is very nice. So again, we're going to click on Road Builder in the top left. Let's click this one. And we have some things going on here, don't we? So with buses stopping here, I want them to be on the outside really. So let's add bus lanes here. And then another one on the other side as well. Now, obviously I've got my own bus lanes on here as well, which is quite confusing. We'll remove those in a second. But I think because I don't want this to be like a massive road, I think I'm actually going to remove one of the car lanes either side. So there's 2 car lanes and then 2 bus lanes as well. I'm also going to have a little bit of median between those. And then I'm also going to change the width of the road in the middle to 4 meters as well. This gives us a very big chunky road, doesn't it? So let's name this bus outside lane 4-lane road. Which again, I can come back into my road menu. It even tells you have a new road. And then you have bus outside with 4-lane road. I don't know if this works. And we can now add it again. Again, just do bear with any node inconsistencies. The more complicated your road is, the more chance it has to glitch, basically. And we've got another custom instance down here as well. So my bus system splits off here. So let's make a new one-way bus road. So we'll grab this segment. You can see how it's currently configured. And I'm going to remove this lane here. And I'm going to give it a bus road again in that exact same place with the median. And I'm also going to reduce the width of the sidewalk as well down to 3.5 meters on both sides. I'm going to call this right-hand bus lane 4-lane road. And again, it appears back in my road menu. And then I can then change this entire segment to be that type of road, which gives me a dedicated median bus lane. It's so cool and infinitely customizable. Maybe someone can actually do the maths. I can't. On the possible number of variations that you could possibly get with this road builder mod. It's just absolutely fantastic. And then that hooks pretty seamlessly back into my other sections, doesn't it? As the bus lane moves to the outside again. Forgive an inconsistency if you can near a node. And then you have your buses following that lane and taxis as well. So kind of express lanes for taxis on. Imagine doing this on like a highway system. Very satisfying, wouldn't it, with that median on the highway road? Whereas like the traffic is all backed up, your kind of carpool lane, if you like, is moving with buses and taxis and whatnot. Very cool. It is very cool. You can also use this lane over here as well. I want it the other way. Possibly about there. And then again, I could do the same for this one right here if I wanted to. And now we'll have a very cool, unique looking bus system with median dividers around here. It's very cool, isn't it? It's very cool. So speaking of further renovations, let's go do something a bit more kind of a grander scale now, if you like. There's a big bus couplet in Whiskey over here, which is very cool. However, it's a little bit janky with its nodes here. So I reckon we could turn this into a singular network. So let's kind of picture what we have here. So sidewalk 2 lanes, essentially then 2 bus lanes with a median is how we would build the road. And then obviously a mirror of that on the other side. So let's build this in Road Builder. So let's grab by, we're going to need a large road for this, obviously. So let me just, for example, paint out a little bit of 6-lane road here. And then we will road build off of this, if you like, to replace that network. So of course we'll have a bus in the middle. I only need 2 car lanes here, so I can delete a car lane off of either side. And then I want the medians in there too. I'm also going to change the width of the median up to 5 meters as well. And let's bring the width of the sidewalks down to 5 meters. So now we've got that big chunky road. And we can even add upgrades onto it as well, including the grass and the trees if you wish. You can also grass the median, but I don't think you can tree the inner medians. No, I don't think you can. Then there we have it, right? So we can edit all instances of this. We can call it a bus middle lane 6-lane road. And then again, let's head back over now and replace that system with it. So you can just see, even not even downloading this mod to play with it just from how cool it is, but the possibilities of actually renovating your existing road networks with this to combine public transport features that you might have come up with. It's pretty crazy. This is also going to lead to us looking at sort of specific kind of lane configurations in Google Earth now, isn't it? So let's go from here, and we'll just snake back to the position we had. And then if you can forgive the node jank, you can really appreciate how you can merge systems together now. So from a 3 separate element couplet system with the BRT system here that we set up ages ago. Obviously 3 separate networks in custom configurations, which is cool. But then to be able to seamlessly merge that into a single network is cool. I think is the word to say. I'm going to be very thorny today, and people will accuse TDW of paying me, but I assure you he hasn't. We should be paying him for this. This is simply incredible. And then it just connects it back off a road, and it connects in, and it blends back in. It's wonderful. It's absolutely great. It really just tremendous amounts of fun. And you can essentially do this with any network. Here you go, how about the Royal Mile? This is rife for some development, isn't it? We got bus and trams here. So let's do this one together. Let's pick out a specific spot. How about this one right here? Let's go ahead and click on this. So I think with this one, why don't we kind of supersize it? Let's have the trams down the middle. So we're going to move the trams down the middle here. We'll have 2 of them heading in opposite directions, of course. I decided I don't want a dedicated turn lane here either, so let's just simply remove a car lane on this side. Then the thing, of course, I want a median between the trams. I think 2 meters is as low as they can go. No, we can even bring them down to 1, so let's do that as well. I'm down to 1 meter here. And then once you have fully upgraded it, you can have these super impressive arterial systems. And they merge properly on from your existing vanilla roads as well. It just seamlessly connects. In most cases, obviously, there will be some jank, as you've seen. But pretty cool. Pretty cool to see that, isn't it? So you can obviously tell the possibilities here are really endless with the Road Builder mod. It's set to release on the 9th or 10th of August is what we've been told. An enormous thank you to TDW. Please go out and check his YouTube channel. I will leave it linked down below. He has kind of a trailer for this mod, where obviously he is the master. You can see the true extent of what this thing can do due to my very brief showcase today. But let me know what you think about this. In my opinion, this has got to be one of the best mods ever released for the game, I think. Absolutely wild what you can do on the fly now, and very seamlessly as well. Super easy to use. So big props to TDW for putting together a really tasty interface. They did a wonderful job. Otherwise, massive shout out to all the patrons supporting the channel. Special roll call to Louis Adlam. Links down below if you're interested. Otherwise, let's thank you all so much for watching. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day.